How's it going, everyone? This is cloudchief. In today's video, I wanted to kind of talk about my setup and the computer that I use to play 11 on, and I recently had actually just upgraded the video card in it, and kind of talk about that and the performance difference that I am actually getting now. I've been working in IT for well over 15 years, so I've been able to get access to many different computer systems. So the system that I am currently using to run my game off of is an HP Elite Desk 8300 small form factor. Now the chip in it is an i7 3770 that runs at 3.4 gigahertz. It is a quad core. I have 32 gigabytes of RAM in there, and it is running Windows 7 at 64-bit. Just so you're aware, this is a somewhat old system. This came out in Q3 of 2012. So at this point, it's a 6.5-year-old computer. Granted, 11 is a much older game, but just trying to give you an idea of what kind of system I'm running and how it's performing. When I was using the onboard video, which I had a lot of trouble finding these specs for, it looks like the onboard video using the DisplayPort out, which is what I was doing, was about, 500 megabytes or half a gig for the GPU. But when I looked up benchmarks on it, it said that it was better than 2% of the current models out there. So essentially 98% of video cards out on the market are going to perform better than the onboard video for the computer I'm using. So when I was just using the onboard video, I actually set my overlay graphics to 1440 by 900 with my background resolution at 2048 by 2048. The texture compression was set to low, with the on-screen map being set to just compressed. The font was HQ, and then I had the effects set to normal. For the most part, this worked just fine, and I didn't really have any problems until I was doing things with a lot of people around. Whenever I would do domain invasion, I would lag something fierce, and I knew the problem and the bottleneck was with my video card. If you go back and watch my domain invasion or watch what's happening here, I am just getting horrendous lag. It is very choppy and everything. It probably would have been significantly cut down if I would have gone ahead and hidden trusts. But even still, even when I did hide trusts, and I don't know if I have footage of it, but even when I did, I was still lagging something fierce. So the only change that I've made to the PC is I actually went out and got a video card. I actually got a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. The big thing that I really required for a video card was that it needed to be able to fit in a small form factor. It's not a full-size PC, it is a more compact PC, so I needed to make sure it was going to be a low-profile card that could fit in. And it actually, the way it's set up, it actually takes up 2 slots, which I'm not exactly happy about, but, getting that video card upgrade was really required, and it's made a substantial difference. So since I put the card in, I have completely changed my settings. My overlay graphics are now set to 1920 by 1080, with my background set to the same of 1920 and 1080. The texture compression is set to uncompressed, and the on-screen map is set to uncompressed, with fonts still being at HQ and putting effects to smooth. In doing all this and using this video card, I get almost next to no lag now doing domain invasion while having everyone's trusts unhidden. I do get a tiny bit of lag, but if I go ahead and hide everyone's trusts, the lag just completely disappears. And it is absolutely fantastic. I knew that the video card was, like I said, the biggest bottleneck and the biggest issue. And just getting a video card, this video card it's a couple years old at this point, and it's only 4 gigabytes. But I, made all the difference in the world. And the fact that I've been able to push all the settings up to max, and it is now, just running so much smoother than ever. The animations are smooth, just everything is just really nice on my end, and I'm very happy with the upgrade. And yeah, you should make sure that your computer is running, you know, the best of its ability, so that way you're getting the best out of your game. The funny thing is, from my experience, is that Final Fantasy XI is a very highly graphically intense game, especially when you're starting to get into special effects and stuff going on with other people. You can, of course, turn those settings off, and it's going to run much smoother, but I mean, who doesn't want to be running their game at max settings, so that way you're getting the best visual effects that you can get. If you're trying to figure out what would be best to do for your personal PC, you kind of got to look at all the specs, and you want to find where's the biggest, or I guess you could technically say smallest bottleneck. Where are you getting, you know, where are you having the biggest issue in terms of performance, and increasing the capacity or how powerful it is at that bottleneck, whether it's you don't have enough RAM, or you don't have enough CPU, or you don't have enough you know, GPU power, then the best thing you need to do is upgrade that. In most cases, I'm going to say it's probably going to come down to your graphics card in the vast majority of situations. But yeah, I just wanted to, you know, take a few minutes and just kind of cover the differences that I have in my PC, with the only difference being is now having this, you know, 4 GB video card as opposed to the onboard card, and just the settings difference, and you can even just see for yourself the lag difference, since I'm not getting any more lag with the new video card. It's been quite nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value out of it, and as always, may you have success in all you do.